U-23 competition. In 2016, across the infield, Ho Jung-sung. Will be taking the start as we were expecting. First base, and there's also South Africa trying to put him in at catcher on the occasion. That's a close miss. Just about squared away in center and left. They have the runner picked off, but he's a good slide. If you ask me, China won in the 8th inning, extra innings over Great Britain after being scoreless for the first 5.5 innings. You see, this is what I'm talking about. Kim looks like he's ahead pace-wise, but then the quick little high, and that's another walk. Announced before the tournament started. A swing and a miss on a high fastball, 123, and you can see that kind of tailing motion. Hit to short, November on a hop. We'll toss it over to second. That'll be the end of the fastball in there for strike 3. Backwards K in your scorebook if you're following along. Taking it easy though and just getting it in there. 136 on the gun and another, this time with a swinging variety. Just inside location, but he's got a two-seam action going with it. No extra base hits though, as he pops this one to the right side and it will fall in front of the right fielder for South Korea, Sungmin Che. First, hitting it to the right side, might be a gap, but ranging over quickly and making the nice throw. It's Dae In Hyung doing a good job, and that'll for South Africa, and Korea will come back to hit in the top of the second. Looped up, right down the middle, and ranging over is Pretorius to make the catch. Dae-sung was the 3rd place hitter in yesterday's game, scored a run, and hit winning one through the left side of the infield. 2 innings. Good effort by fisting one into the right side, and dropping anchor was Jung at second. I don't think that technically counts as an infield single, but the infielder did field it. There you see getting the inside of the bat. I wonder if he might have touched it up twice. Field one in the right and right center side. That one's drilled, but left fielder is got it on the warning track, and both runners will return to their bases. That's a swing and a miss on another curveball, but ball getting away up the middle. South Korea's got to get it in quick as both runners will advance.
Runners are the second and third base.
Well, as a pitcher, Tyler Mon on that call, as that one hits the bat, it sounds like. 2-2 count now. Fastball or breaking ball. It is a breaking ball outside, but swung on and missed. The second and third 2-out jam.
Now the score is now 0-0.
Getting Hong to pitching opponents. There's a whiff and the first out of the inning. Hitting it, but second baseman Hong is there.
And now batting number 18, Sylvester Barati.
He actually listed in our guide as an infielder, but playing left field and takes strike 3. So Hong finding his groove, sending them home. Fox was sandwiched by a caught stealing on the base pass. Not very close with that one. Bounce to the pitcher, McClellan. Wide throw and into the outfield. Both runners will be safe. Arms.
Runners on the first and second base.
Looks like McClellan didn't plant his feet.
Now batting number 15.
So with no outs, the runner will go second to third. And that's starting to open. Runner going again, full count. That one's popped way up. Center fielder Ruffle coming in on it, making the catch, and actually Kim at third. The 53rd pitch coming up, and they got him picked off. Runners going to home. The throw, the tag is in time. Remember correctly, this is why, folks, you go to the scores conferences, and it looks like that was indeed the right call by Lee Ma. Wild pitches. We've already seen one hit up the middle, and there's our first score. Dong Hyun Kim has got himself an RBI, and Im Sang-woo, as there's a contact at the doing a decent job, only allowing the one run. But that one hit in the left field, it will fall into the corner. I guess I spoke too soon, and now a misplay out in left. That'll mean 2 will score, and Korea has broken the game open here in the third. Dae Sung-jung catching that one out over the plate.
Now batting number 50.
You see, Rudy was trying to cut it off very aggressively. Ended up giving himself an in-between hop there. Of the field here at field 2, and you got to walk around the outfield wall, turn to your right to get into the concourse. His last at bat, and the left fielder Moretti is way out there. The throw over to second, gonna go through. It was a double steal, first and second, and was a little short of the target, but just barely short. Actually, you could say Pretorius had a in the end. Let's see if he can get through it. In the dirt, going wide, and at third, now we're returning home, is now a single into right center field, into the gap, as Ruffle will cut it off and make a strong throw. Keep it to a single. That's a pretty soft hit by pitch at only 100 miles. They're going through a sequence of signs, but all I see is slider. That ball get away. Him reach via the pitcher error in the last inning. Grounds one, and Pretorius will run it over in a quick toss. Break before South Africa will try to answer back in the bottom of the third. Scorecard. Chad Kwon-toy taking his first at-bat of the game. Bouncing one to the right side. And the rangy. There's a swing and a miss, and
And now batting number 4, Darian Pretorius.
Squad, and now there are 2 Novembers. Kind of a tricky play over at third, but Sung will make the long throw. In a quick 1-2-3 inning by www.wsc.org. And you'll have to follow the links along to this World Cup as a high fly ball. Ruffle running all the way in and eventually dropping it. Close play at second. It will be. Yeah, Ruffle had to come a long way. The ball just popped out of. Tapped it. And now they caught Jung in between a second and third, but instead of going for the tag, Campbell gets a couple of throws on the third base side, but in the grandstands, not yet in the dugout. Popped up. Could it be playable? Coming over and making the sliding catch was Greenslade out of the squat. Pickoff play, but through the legs of the base runner. Ruffle's got to get it in quick. The Korean, they had him in terms of the timing of the back pick, but Kim's skirting on ahead. On third, Jung pops it up over on the right side. Making the catch is first baseman Grobler. Take the place of Unpyo Hyung is Do-bin Kim, number. Kim has been warming up as a nice pick at third, and the long throw over to first in time. In the wrong decade. Swing and a miss. He gone. Hong, who pitched 3 innings, had 5 strikeouts, and now 2 strikeouts for. There might be more changes. You can follow along with the WSC website. Ranging over, second baseman making the throw in time, just barely. Reaching catch at first. An okay hit ball. Sung was sniffing base hit. I want to see who was making that defensive play. Hit high into the air between short, left field, and center field, and now in a full count. Drilling it to the left side, that will be fair. Getting into the corner. And Hong will reach second base with a double. His first hit of the game was number 16, Kim Jin-hyun. Bouncing that one to the left side. November with a quick flick, hitting his target. That's 3 outs. Reaching for it and striking out. But not easy against that kind of velocity. And there's what a way to introduce yourself to the competition, Ji Hyun Han. Ground ball up the middle, handled by November, and a strong throw over to first. Five-pitch Chinese Taipei. Takes a tough one. Hit hard into right, and that'll be a single. We're station to station as the throw hits the short. Just to get it in fastball that Chet was all over. Montoy's the 7th base hit allowed by South Africa, as that one's hit high up in the air. Left fielder maneuvering back and making the catch with 1 out. And on third will tag. Man on first goes all halfway to second. Hit to second. Pretorius will play it off a couple of bounces and a soft toss over to first.
Drew Songbin.
他各队更换投手由21号上场投球。
Hitting the inside corner for strike 3. Be a very difficult opponent for their offense. Swing and a miss. Praises, well, I mean, maybe not sing. Ground ball to third. Couple of shuffles and to first. And first pitch hits the batter. Hit one, but into double play depth. Pretorius to November. Over to first. That's a bouncer to the left side. Long throw. Made in time. Good play over by Shorts.
Torino changed their third. Future is now number 12. Lee.
Swing and a miss.
3振出局。
EM is kind of a swing and a miss. That's 2 away. And it's the fast. And we have starting Hyung Won Pyo going just 1 inning. Runner going, flown to right, and it will fall in the gap as with that great jump, November will take a turn at third and head home as we have a collision between first. Nicaragua hanging on for the 3-2 victory. That one just misses. 1 pitch to get out of it. Sung gets the strikeout, and that's the ball game.
Strikeout. And the 3 is the final out of the game between Korea and South Africa.
So in the last inning, 1 hit.